I am grateful. These three words have the power to completely change the direction of your day. Gratitude is not about having everything, it's about seeing the value in what you already have. Every morning, when you open your eyes, you've already received a gift. The gift of life, another chance to live, to love, to grow, to start again. Many people went to bed last night with plans for today, but they didn't wake up. You did. Isn't that something to be thankful for? When you begin your day with gratitude, you train your mind to focus on abundance, not on lack. It's easy to get lost in what's missing. The money we don't have, the job we wish for, the people who hurt us. But gratitude shifts our perspective. Instead of asking, why don't I have more? We begin to say, how blessed I am with what I have. That small shift changes everything. You start to notice the sunlight streaming through your window, the sound of laughter in your home, the food on your plate, the people who care for you. Gratitude doesn't mean life is perfect. It means you've chosen to see the beauty even in imperfection. When challenges come, a grateful heart still finds peace. It says, I may not have what I want, but I have what I need for now. And with that attitude, you can face the day with strength and optimism. Try this tomorrow morning. Before you pick up your phone, take a deep breath and whisper to yourself, I am grateful. Think of 3 simple things that make you smile. Maybe your family, your health, or just the air you breathe. You'll notice your heart becoming lighter, your mind calmer, and your day brighter. I am capable. These words are a reminder that no matter how uncertain life feels, you already have the strength to handle what comes your way. So often we underestimate ourselves. We focus on our weaknesses, compare ourselves to others, and convince our minds that we're not enough. But the truth is, you've already survived everything life has thrown at you so far. Every difficult day that once felt impossible, you made it through. That alone proves you are capable. Believing in your capability doesn't mean you'll never fail. It means you'll keep moving even when you do. Challenges don't come to break you. They come to build you. Each problem is like a gym for the soul, strengthening your inner muscles. The more you face, the stronger you become. Remember, even the tallest mountain looks huge from the bottom, but every step you take brings you closer to the top. Don't doubt your climb just because you can't see the peak yet. Sometimes, people around you may not believe in you, but that's okay. You don't need everyone's approval to succeed. The most important belief is the one you hold about yourself. If you keep telling your mind, I can do this, your heart will find a way to make it true. Confidence doesn't come from knowing you'll never fall. It comes from knowing you'll get back up every single time you do. So each morning, remind yourself, I am capable. Say it with conviction. Let those words sink deep into your heart. Whatever today brings, pressure, problems, or pain, you can handle it. You have handled so much already. You have grown, learned, and risen again. You are far stronger and far more capable than you think. I am unique. These words remind you that you were never meant to be a copy of someone else. Every person has their own rhythm, their own journey, their own timing. But in this world of constant comparison, it's easy to forget that. We scroll through social media, looking at other people's successes, beauty, and achievements, and we start to feel like we're not enough. We measure our worth by someone else's highlight reel. Yet, flowers don't compete with each other. They simply bloom in their own time. A rose never wishes to be a sunflower, and a sunflower never envies the rose. Both are beautiful in their own way. Your uniqueness is your strength. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you love, even your flaws. They all form a pattern that no one else in the world can repeat. When you try to imitate others, you silence your own gifts. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs the authentic version of you. You have something special to offer, a perspective, a kindness, a creativity that no one else can give. Sometimes being different can make you feel alone. But remember, diamonds and stones both come from the earth. It's the difference in pressure and structure that makes one shine. So don't hide your light just because it's not like everyone else's. Embrace it. Let it shine. Every morning when you say, I am unique, you're telling yourself that you don't have to prove your worth by comparison. You're reminding yourself that your journey is yours alone, and that's what makes it beautiful. Be proud of who you are becoming, even if the world doesn't understand it yet. Your uniqueness is your silent power. I am learning. These words remind us that life is not a race to perfection, but a journey of growth. Every experience, every mistake, every challenge, they're all part of our classroom. Sometimes we expect ourselves to know everything, to get everything right the first time. But growth doesn't happen that way. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It takes time, patience, and nurturing. In the same way, our understanding, wisdom, and maturity grow slowly, one lesson at a time. When you remind yourself that you are learning, you free yourself from the pressure of being perfect. You stop judging yourself for your failures and start seeing them as teachers. Every mistake you make whispers a message. Try again, but try differently. Every obstacle you face strengthens a skill you didn't know you had. Even your pain teaches you empathy. Your struggles teach you resilience. Your waiting teaches you patience. Many people give up too early because they think mistakes mean they're not good enough. But in truth, mistakes mean you're trying, you're growing, you're alive. The most successful people are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who learned faster from their failures. So instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That one question can change how you see everything. Each morning when you say, I am learning, you're giving yourself permission to be human, to not know it all, to stumble, to start again. You're reminding yourself that growth is a process, not an event. So take every experience, big or small, as part of your education. Life is the best teacher you'll ever have, and every day is a new lesson waiting to be learned. I will make today meaningful. These words are an invitation to live with purpose. Every morning brings you 24 fresh hours, a blank page waiting for your story. The question is, how will you write it? Many people move through their days on autopilot, doing what they've always done, rushing from one task to another, never stopping to ask, why am I doing this? But when you decide to make your day meaningful, you shift from simply existing to truly living. Meaning doesn't always come from doing big things. It often hides in small, simple acts, smiling at a stranger, helping someone in need, forgiving a mistake, spending time with family, or simply being kind to yourself. These little actions can fill an ordinary day with extraordinary value. You don't need fame or money to make a difference. Sometimes, just making someone feel seen or heard is enough to make your day meaningful. When challenges arise, this mindset becomes even more powerful. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, how can I grow from this? That one shift turns pain into purpose. Even on difficult days, you can choose to make meaning by learning patience, showing strength, or practicing gratitude. Each morning when you say, I will make today meaningful, you're reminding yourself that time is precious. Once today is gone, it never returns. So don't waste it complaining, comparing, or regretting. Use it to love, to learn, to give, and to grow. Even if no one else notices, your heart will know you lived with intention. At the end of the day, meaning is not found in how much you did, but in how deeply you lived. Each day is a gift. Make sure you unwrap it with purpose. I will think about myself always. These words are not about being selfish, they are about being self-aware and self-caring. Too often, we spend our days worrying about what others think of us, how to please everyone, or how to fit into someone else's expectations. In the process, we forget the most important person in our lives, ourselves. Thinking about yourself doesn't mean ignoring others. It means making sure you are not lost while caring for them. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot give happiness if you are drained inside. When you start thinking about yourself, you begin to ask better questions. What do I truly want? Am I at peace with my choices? Is this path helping me grow? These reflections help you make decisions that align with your heart. Life becomes lighter when you stop seeking validation and start listening to your inner voice. The world will always have opinions, But your peace will come from knowing who you are and what matters to you. Caring for yourself means setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and giving time to rest your mind and nourish your soul. It means protecting your mental and emotional energy. Some may call it selfish, but it's actually self-respect. When you think about yourself, you become more balanced. And that balance helps you care for others with genuine love, not with exhaustion or resentment. Each morning, when you remind yourself, I will think about myself always, you choose to honor your worth. You promise to be kind to your own heart. You commit to becoming your own best friend, because the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Think about yourself, nurture yourself, and watch your world transform.